Hello and welcome, gamers. I am MonriaTitans, the host of the Weekend Game Show, where I educate on and discuss game development to show why they can take years to make to prevent another stressful Cyberpunk 2077 launch scenario, with the theory being greater understanding brings more patience and emotional regulation. Some of y'all concern me, to say the least. A game not being released when you want it to be should not get someone death threats. Moving on, one of the ways I do this is with the Let's Play Some Demos videos, although today we're going to be trying to finish some so I can finally uninstall them and have more room for more demos. I am going to be providing commentary and criticism on the game's mechanics, story, sound design, animations, art style, and design, what's going right, what needs to be improved, provided I don't get too caught up in the game to be able to comment, which in a way is commentary in of itself. In addition, with how saturated Steam is, let's get these indie games some attention, shall we? Some of them are on itch.io. Link in the description, depending on where you're watching this. Alright, so unless shit happens, hopefully I'll be able to finish demos today. We're going to be starting with the visual novels. Get them knocked out the way, like I say, like they don't. Rewind. I say like they're not perfectly capable of taking a while. I also provide artist shoutouts to human artists to combat AI spit, AI slop, plagiarism laundering. All of them can be seen on the artist shoutouts Ko-fi. All rights reserved by the artists. Hashtag create don't scrape. If you'd like to see more, then you can find the other videos on my YouTube channel under the handle at MonriaTitans. And also on Steam, you should have seen the look on my face when I realized there was YouTube integration into Steam, Rumble, and I stopped uploading into Odyssey because of how long it was taking, but the older videos are still there. Don't remember when I stopped. If you're interested in supporting, please consider doing so via the WGS Ko-fi. WGS Ko-fi. There we go. Speaking of artist shoutouts, if I wasn't unemployed, I'd be getting the print. I fucking love this. Alright, so this is the Death Guitarist by Daniel Ranger. I found this piece on ArtStation. They have a website where they have a shop. Like I said, I'd get the print. I'm unemployed, but I want the print. But I'm unemployed. Can't justify it. Anyway, moving on. The shout-out choice was inspired by Oxford English Dictionary's word of the day for Saturday.
Riffarama.
Riffarama.
Which means music characterized by extravagant riffing. I, of course, had to look up what riffing meant, because I'm not into music like that. Probably should have pulled that up. So for anybody curious, riffing, a short repeated phrase in popular music and jazz, typically used as an introduction or refrain in a song. It also means this is noun, a monologue or spoken improvisation, especially a humorous one on a particular subject. Verb, play riffs or perform a monologue or spoken improvisation on a particular subject. Sweet. I love this. I want it, but I'm unemployed, so I can't justify buying it. Let's get to the games before. Let's get gaming. Let's get to games. There we go. Alright, so these are some of the demos that I have played. I'm just going to go in the alphabetical order. Let's start with Arcade Spirits. This was getting interesting. I have the first game. Love it so much. Alright, let's see if we can finish. Can we finish? Full screen. Load. There you go. Okay, where am I going next? It's a really good question. Who do I want to help? Rusty Zepper are having a lot of argument about strategy. Let's off to one side of the laundry zone, away from Ben and Matt's bubble bonanza. Ha! I spot a small gathering. Rhapsody and Zepper, as well as Coda from Team P2W. Alright. So, weren't you a member of P2W for like a very short time? I guess you only stayed up on the metagame when you actually had a good team. Okay. Everyone knows Tomakaze is headed for Nerf City. It's patently obvious. She's way too flexible, which makes her too powerful. Nearly every major FOD 2 team runs at least one, if not several, Tomakaze specialists, making the meta so predictable it hurts. Once they nerf her, she'll be as good as gone from the game.
It's a viable tactic.
There's always going to be a place for a middle-of-the-road character like Tomakaze. She's a solid pick. Individually, she's not that powerful, but paired is where her true power shines. She's easy for new players to pick up and play. Oh.
I just don't see that working out.
So no, I don't think they will change her dramatically anytime soon. Who cares about noobs? You fuck. FOD 2 needs to retain the core player base and satisfy the demands of the players. Yes, and it needs to be easy to pick up by new players. Come on now. The competitive scene can't grow with such an obvious main pick at the heart of the metagame. Yes, it can. Tomakaze has to go. No, they don't. You're a fool for not seeing that. A flunked out fool. Fuck you. What's wrong exactly? Oh, thank RN Jesus. It's Monria. Talk some sense into these two, okay?
It sucks.
All this metagame yammering is boring and pointless. It's like a comment section brought to life. Ha! Oh. Ow. That is... Oh. Ouch. Ouch. Who cares what characters are in or out of the game? Who gets buffed or nerfed? Who cares what the future may bring? Just play the dang game we've actually got and have fun with it. I'm with her on that one. Fun? I'm in play to win, not an elementary school computer club. You can have fun playing the come on now. You can't win without a plan. And Tomakaze wrecks every plan we have. She's literally easy mode. You need easy mode to learn how to... Well, not everybody. Not everybody. You need... But if, with strategy games, you need an easy character. Let me break this down for you. If you're a gamer, you know this already, but I need to get this tangent. If you are having a strategy game, or making a strategy game, you need a character easy to play to ease people into the strategy. Because if you have a difficult character to play with, and we have a bunch of strategy that we need to memorize, that's not fun. You need easy to learn how to play the game. Learn the rules of the game until you can play it better than they can. You need an easy mode character to do that.
Nah.
There we go. You can't just remove Tomakaze. Think of how that will impact the game. All we'll have are characters that are too difficult to learn, which will drive new players away. Thank you! Thank you! And new players grow the competitive scene, not character removal. I didn't have to talk. I could have just kept cooking. Whatever, fool. You are perfectly capable of making your argument without resorting to insults, you fuck. Haha. All this theory crafting is making my brain leak out of my ears. All I hear is slosh, slosh, slosh. I like her. So it's a debate about FOD2 nerd stuff. Still, if I can step in and close this down, that's one less flashpoint of conflict going down in our arcade. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, did you seriously just resort to insults? I was just talking about that. How is that helping? I'm going with that, because I was just talking about it. Okay, enough. Can we please ratchet down the testosterone a bit and talk like rational adult actors here? You want to talk metagame? I'm down, but there's a difference between discourse and flame wars. You're edging into the danger zone. So settle down, edgelord, and let's chat. Wonderful. The last refuge of someone without a single good thought in their head, playing the tone police. Telling you to stop insulting people is not tone policing, you shit. You're the reason perfectly good discussions of FOD 2 forums get shut down because someone steps in and whines about their feelings getting hurt. That's not what I was doing. So you'd rather I insult you while I make my points? Would that make you comfy? Don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Be an adult, please. Coda, my dude, you are being that guy. You know the one, the guy who makes everybody uncomfortable at the party, that guy who makes Thanksgiving awkward for everyone. Nobody likes that guy. We like adults. We like people willing to accept differences of opinion and talk them through. So you want to do that, or are we done here? Yay! I can see Rhapsody offer a silent nod of approval while Coda clings to his anger, completely ignoring my words. You're all complete idiots and you deserve the company of your own kind. Good day. With that, he stomps off, eager to be done with us entirely. Yay! Not exactly how I envisioned ending this discussion, but I guess you're right, it wasn't really going anywhere. But happy to watch him leave, and I should go too. There is a stream I'm wanting to catch.
Yeah.
Just glad to see that little twit put in his place. Good work, Monria. I should probably get out of here as well before he comes back with a head full of steam and more points to make. He has no points. And that's all. It's getting late. How long are we going to have to deal with Team P2W squatting in our clubhouse anyway? Beat Monria, I'm detecting a buildup of social tension. Please follow the indicator on your map. Oh great, now what? Over in the arcade, around the FOD 2 machine itself, P2W squares off against GCF, both sides finally having enough of this mess. Don't even know why we came to this pathetic little arcade in the first place.
Are you kidding me?
Just a pussy little celibatant loser who thinks her follower count is a metric of awesomeness. Bunch of little fragile snowflakes can't even take a
Seriously?
complete waste of time acting all high and mighty when you're simply don't understand how the game is meant to be played, and with that attitude you never will. Was just trying to explain how I felt. I'm sorry, I wasn't
Hell
trying to
no.
leave Grace alone, you I'm gonna say effing loser. I can't fathom why Monria would waste her time with you lot. This is getting ridiculous, but I know how to solve it, or at least refocus all the aggression to something else. Hunter, we'll play a friendly match of FOD 2, and then everybody calls it a day, okay? That's it. If we're going to fight, we fight. Hunter, you, me, FOD 2. Let's do this. If we're done shouting, can we please focus on what we all do best and just play some FOD 2, please? I'll be aggressive. Fuck this, we are done shouting past each other. It's time to put up and shut up. Hunter, we go toe-to-toe in FOD 2, just like the old days. One match to close out this whole mess. Then everybody goes home. You gonna step or not? If you really want to lose in front of your new friends, be my guest. Challenge accepted. Hunter steps forward with the rest of P2W, welcoming the competition. Coda will join me against you and your teammates. Fair? We'll see which team rules and which team rules once and for all. I wasn't planning on raising the emotional stakes in my fight, but that old urge to win, to prove myself, it's rising. One over Team P2W would be a lot for morale. It'd do a lot for our image. It could be the springboard we need into our future. Agreed, let's do this. All three of us are ready to go, but we need a fourth, a partner I can rely on. 2 versus 2, that's the rule of FOD. Who do I call upon for this decisive fight? Rhapsody. Rhapsody, ready to step in the spotlight? To put Team P2W in their place, I'll gladly grin and bear it for one big fight. Sure, let's teach them a lesson. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright, let me give you a quick tutorial on the Fist of Discomfort 2 strategy minigame. Okay. Oh, it's rock, paper, scissors. Rock beats the swords, swords beats the scroll, scroll beats... I don't understand how that works. The rock. It plays a lot like rock, paper, scissors. Ha 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 ha! With defense, special attack. Special beats defense, defense beats attack, attack beats special. Okay, cool. Your personality will give you some bonus points every turn. A super gutsy person may be better at attacking. Cool. Lastly, you can use your ultimate once per game to automatically win a round. If you use yours the same time your opponent does, you counter it perfectly. If you're a little confused, that's okay. Win or lose, the story will continue. Give it your best, and good luck. I believe in you. Okay, think. Focus, Hunter. Loves to attack. Hunter loves to attack, so I can counter her with defense. Cool. As for Coda, he likes to rotate. Attack, then defend, then special, and then, well, it's a wild card. But that's just what they generally do. They might mix it up. I have to be ready for anything. Win or lose, I need to give it my all. Even if I really, really want to win this, I have to focus on the fight and fight alone for the sake of my dreams. Cool.
Fight.
Okay. I forgot. I'm gonna do defend. So Hunter wants to come up at me. Fine by me. I turtle up and defend against the attacks, keeping myself and my minions safe. Your defend beats their attack. You earn 120 points. Rhapsody. He likes to... What was it again? Attack. So let's do defend. You both defend. It's a tie. You earn 40 points. They earn 10 points. What? Let's see. My turn to attack. No special. Oh. Charging up for a really amazing special move. Sounds like a plan. Unfortunately, it's a plan Hunter has figured out. As I'm interrupted mid-casting and smashed in the face. They earn 140 points. Shit. Time to attack.
Maybe don't do that next time.
Your attack loses to their defend. They earn 130 points. So Hunter wants to come at me. Fine by me. I turtle up. Oh, so now we're tied. Cool.
Is this for real?
Opponent uses their ultimate. They earn 130 points. It's a risk using my once per game ultimate, but the time is right. I channel my energy and pour it on and one huge special attack. Something Hunter wasn't prepared for. Earns you 130 points, and now we're tied again.
What have we learned from this?
Loses a special, they earn 110 points.
You lose.
God damn it. We can mount a comeback. This isn't over yet. Fuck it. Has to be expected, honestly. Knowing Hunter inside and out and going up against the best team in the nation, why did I expect anything less? What a match. There were certainly some unexpected plays in that one. I'll have to watch the replay to analyze it further. Well played, everyone. I have to be okay with this. I have to. I can't see this as a personal failing. As proof I'm just a pathetic loser. I have to be okay with this. Although she's not making it easy. It was a good try. I'll at least give you that. I hope you were taking notes on that beatdown. I would hate for our next matchup to be as easy as this one. It wasn't. Next time, now that I know that was all you had to give, I know exactly what to do. Next time will be mine. Next time? Ha! Like there's gonna be a next time. Only reason we came down to Scrubville, McNoobtown, to deal with you pathetic losers is because Hunter insisted. I'll never darken your doorstep again. But Hunter is peering over my shoulder at something Coda can't quite see from that angle. Now's not the time, Coda. You know what you are? You're pathetic. All you sad little filthy casuals aren't fit to lick the gum off the bottom of my sneakers. You are an asshole. I'm play to win. I'm the top of the heap. I eat caviar for breakfast and scoop millions off energy drink sponsorships. Okay. Those feckless idiot fans out there lap up my every word. I can define the minigame with a single post of face wall. I am physical discomfort too, not you. Coda. You know what? You want a rematch? Do it. Kneel down, beg and grovel for one. Maybe I'll grant you the honor. Well, what are you waiting for? Do it, lizard. And the one quietly recording it all taps a button on his phone to complete the upload. You get all that, Loxley? I believe that will suffice. Title? How about entitled P2W Crybaby Choose Out Underdog Team? Yes, I think I'll use that title. What? Oh look, 20 upvotes. No wait, 50, 100. Oh my, the internet does love bad behavior. Calling of the fans of P2W feckless idiots was a particularly nice touch, I felt. There is an utter quietness of disbelief and rage while Coda just stands there jaw sagging. Ha 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 ha! Hunter rests her forehead in her hand and the rest of the team whisper to themselves. I can't waste the opportunity to deliver the final blow. You've nobody to blame but yourself for being a sore winner, Coda. Hooray! You're internet famous. Now you can transcend this weak human flesh and become a meme. Ha! Actors have hard consequences. A hard lesson, but sounds like you needed to learn. Hey, Loxley, toss me a link. I want to share that one with literally every person I've ever met in my life. Nah. You brought this on yourself, Coda. You could have accepted the victory and walked away with a handshake, but instead you spat on us. I'm sorry that this had to happen, but it wouldn't have happened at all if you were a nicer person. Loxley literally bows with a gracious dip, leaving Coda twisting in the wind and Hunter trying to hide her face in annoyed disappointment. But there's one individual far more disappointed than Hunter. The coach for Team P2W, Victoria Proud, formerly the esports star player Valkyrie. Ooh. I'd seen her coming with the team, but she hadn't talked to anyone since arriving, quiet like death, only watching and waiting. Now she glowers at Coda and Hunter, extremely unhappy with the results, her frown causing Coda to shift nervously. Good! Coach, I just meant that she holds up a finger to her lips, silencing him. Then, in a turn of eeny, meeny, miny, mo, between her two players, her finger eventually lingers on Coda.
You're fired.
Good. Well, what? But this whole mess is thanks to, excuse me? She wanted to come here in the first place. Her eyes narrow at Coda's complaints, which stops in mid-sentence. Good. Good.
Stop passing the blame. Not only do you look childish, but you've made the whole team look bad. And I won't stand for that.
She sighs grudgingly whilst crossing her arms. She's by no means thrilled.
Not only are you fired, your non-compete clause means you're not joining any other teams. Not that they would have you, especially not after I tell them you're blacklisted. Be happy I'm not doing anything else.
Coda stands there in total disbelief as the other members of the team edge away from him, as if he's suddenly caught a very communicable and very nasty disease. Defeated, Coda slinks away to a corner of the arcade. With Coda out of the picture, the coach redirects her attention to me. I gulp, and hopefully not very audibly.
As for you, enjoy this moment in the spotlight, earned thanks to Coda's immaturity. But don't think this is a victory. You're an impressive challenger, no doubt, but take my advice and be content with what you have.
She twirls her fingers in the air, and the rest of Team P2W follow her out, even Coda, who's trailing at a safe distance. Good. We lost, and yet we won, simply by being who we are, by working together and avoiding becoming the toxic monsters that occupy the top of the esports ladder. Yay! There's a simple strength to be found in that truth, one which could be the start of something great. I think I understand why Iris brought me here. They may not be hardcore affad to players like Hunter's new team, but they are a team. They're friends, they're allies, they're together as one, and I've done my best to support them today. If they could do anything they set their minds to, yay. Maybe this is the moment. Maybe I can convince them of that. Beep beep! This is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits. Oh shit! We just accumulated Team P2W. That's a perfect starting position for a serious Pro Tour run. No, it's not. I mean, just wow. I'm the newbie around here, but even in the few hours I've been a part of your inner circle, I have to say I'm amazed. You support each other, you care for each other, you pulled together when P2W started stomping around your home. I can sense a lot of strength, a lot of love here. And that's a power that can take you anywhere you want to go. True. I know you said you're not all that interested in the FUD 2 Pro Tournament, but I think if you can pull together as one like you did today, you could do it. We could do it. We could try at least. Win or lose, we owe it to ourselves to try, if only to see how far we can get. So, what do you say, friends? I'm not really a competitive sort of person, but when you put it that way, yay, you're right. We're stronger together than apart, and we could really make a go for it. I'm willing to tune today. Where grace leads, I shall follow. Aw, to the very gates of hell if need be. I'd prefer to stop about 10 feet short of the gates of hell, but you know what? I'm down. I'm ready to support you for what good that'll do. I'm not one for the Care Bear Hug Festival, but you know I'm ready for the Pro Tour. Always have been. This interaction has certainly renewed my spirit, reminded me what it's really like to play. Who knows what we could accomplish as a team. If Grace says so, then fine. Okay. Aw. It's happening. My dream of victory. Found a team willing to go all the way. I've done it. Iris was right. This is where I need to be. Cool. Hold it. One thing to make absolutely clear, you want to whip this team into something resembling a competitive professional esports crew? Yes, that's what I said. Okay. Then you are the one responsible for making that happen. You're our new manager. What? Ha! Never had one. Never needed one. Not until now.
Sounds good here.
You want us to take this seriously? We'll need someone who can network, shake hands, make deals, sign paperwork, make travel arrangements, find sponsors. Ah! And since you're so gung-ho about this, that means it's you. I mean, that's fair. Yes, of course, it makes sense. I'm sure you do a great job as team manager. Not in reality. Maybe you could even find a better name for us than Team GCF. I don't know about that.
Can't possibly end badly.
Ha! Oh, goody, you have a professional cat herder now. Have fun trying to keep this merry bunch on task, Monria. I'd sooner eat glass than take on that job. But I say we don't give Monria absolute authority. You saw how that creep who runs P2W just up and fired Coda. None of that. You don't get to access or hire anyone new. Okay.
As you wish.
Now, I'm sure we can turn to Monria for leadership without her becoming a tyrant. After all, Six Semper Tyrannis, yes? I think that was a threat. Yes, that was a threat. Just a word of advice from someone who's been inside and alongside of esports for years. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work with barely any thanks or praise, and if anyone has a whisper of negativity, you get the full brunt of it. But overall, you'll do great. Looking forward to seeing what you can do. 3 cheers for Manager Monria. Okay. Cheer, cheer, cheer. I'm getting excited about this. I love that. Pro Tour run? Can we really do it? Wow. I love that. With someone else doing all the paperwork and heavy business lifting, I'm perfectly okay with this.
Hi-ho!
Ha! Friends to the pizzeria for only the finest and celebratory deep dish pies. I love that. Everyone storms Ben and Matt's pizzeria, intent on scarfing down pepperoni and mozzarella by the pound. That sounds delicious. I want that. It's happening. It's really happening. Tomorrow, my new friends and I begin our training for the Pro Tour. We're going to be a pro esports team. Ha! Every kid standing on their tiptoes to reach a joystick dreams of one day making their passion into their job. And hey, what do you know? I just accomplished the impossible dream. And doing it alongside the squad of good, clean fun. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be a blast. Together we can accomplish anything. Get ready, 20 who knows. Your new challengers are here. That's the end of the demo, right? Aw. You completed this demo of Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Victory! Aw. Let's take a look at your scores. Oh, shit. Loxley is really taking a shine to you. Shit. Zapper's okay. You're proven to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Thank you so much for playing, and we hope to see you again when Arcade Spirits The New Challengers launches in early 2022. You launched in 2022 and you still have the demo out? Y'all are awesome! Y'all are fucking great. I can uninstall this now. Wait, not yet. Because I still need to take the header image so I can make the new thingy. Thumbnail. That's what it's called. Alright. That was fun. I'm not surprised. Alright, so. Finally. Did I do a Let's Try demo again for this? I think I did. Shit. Let me look it up. Shit. Let's try demos again. I know I did codes. Should have made a better list. Or did I just keep playing this? Because I could have sworn I did one. But now I don't remember. I could do Feed the Cups. Oh, I don't remember. I need to take better notes. Alright. Alright, Kimchi. Let's give you a shot. Ah! Oh, they took the demo away? Aw. Did I add it to my wish list? It's already in your Steam library. Oh, it's free to play. Alright. Welcome back to that. But I can uninstall it. Oops. I still have the link. Yeah. That makes me sad. That was cute. Alright, so, math. Let's try the math game. I say jokingly. Sort of. It was making me do math. Not indicative of final product. Press any key. Do I have to... Are they making me restart? Ooh, what's this? I'm restarting, aren't I? Yep. That's fine. That means I'll just finish it. Choose your name. Hello. I love that. Greetings, traveler. Traveler? Is that all I get? Yes. Greetings, old friend. Likewise. I'm told you sell magical drinks to exhausted travelers. Could I have one? Yes. Slow down. First things first. Wait. You're a customer now. I should watch my manners. My deepest apologies, Miss Miriam. I like how that's spelled. I don't think I said that last time. When did you become so polite? Well, since I started running what is this, an inn? I don't remember. Good job, me. Well, customer service. We have to be polite in customer service. Must have missed it. So, Miss Miriam, first things first, how have you been? Are you sure you don't want to make me something to drink first? Alright. I'll indulge you. What can I get you? Let's see, your menu is small but enticing. How about Voyager's Dream? Sounds nicely balanced, if a bit spiritual for my taste, but it does remind me of you. Your head has always been up in the clouds. This is an excellent color palette. Like, this whole thing looks really great. I'm loving it. Feet on the ground, head in the clouds. There's less pleasant places to be for a head to be. Ha! Such as hard concrete, sleep paralysis, a pike. True. Alright, I'll take the clouds. Now, before you run out to make my drink, do you mind showing me what you got going on back there? Sure. Are you scouting at the competition? Call it wizardly curiosity. Can't argue with that. Come on, I'll give you a tour. Alright, how's this for a drink mixing nook? It's cute. Got a little bee, even. Not too shabby. I like the personal touches. Thank you. I keep all my potions here, guarded carefully by Captain Bee-Bug. I miss that little critter. Do you think I could pet them? They always appreciate a good head scratch, but maybe after I'm done explaining. Alright, let's mix your potions then. Not so fast, Miss Know-It-All. They said Voyager's Dream. Let's follow due process. Unlike Trump. It's important to listen to what my patrons want. After all, I want to make sure they get what they asked for. But just in case I forget, I keep a detailed protocol in my log. Yay. And for days where I need a little extra help, Slinky summarizes my notes for me. Sorry, Slinky. This guy. My lunar reef pygmy octopus. This guy. Came in for an internship one day and never left. Very nice guy. Once I feel like I have a good idea of what my patron might want, I browse my recipes. How do you decide on the perfect one? I look at its properties and description to see which one would fit their wishes best. Yeah. They said Voyager's Dream, then I draw it on the board with my chalk. You could just say I draw it on the chalkboard. Don't want to accidentally serve you an espresso oblivion. Ha! You have those on your menu? Not anymore. Ha! Since each recipe requires the right balance, we need to pay attention to its stats. There are strength, charisma, dexterity, intelligence, and defense. Did you go classic? Each potion influences one stat. Nope, my potions can influence several stats, and they can add or subtract. Uh-oh. And then I just take one and pour it over the mug. So that's how you pour them in. How else? Right. If I make a mistake, I'll pour the faulty mixes into Captain B-Bug's bucket. They love terrible potions. That makes one of us, at least. Anything else you need to keep in mind? Don't forget to ring the bell once you're done. Now sit back and relax while I make your drink. Just to make sure, you wanted a Voyager's Dream. Coming right up. Okay. Oh, you subtract one. So do that. See, math. Why are you making me do math? I don't like it. Okay, so we'll go with this. I think. That was the subtraction, right? Yeah. Making me do math. That does look great. A dream of a drink, just for you. Let's see how sound your method really is. This is excellent. Inspiring enough for any dream. Thank you. Yay. Though if I may offer an idea, your way of mixing this drink tastes refined. But who would I be if I denied you the alternatives? I was brewing with a new potion on the way here. I called it Sirius. It's a super brew that enhances the physical abilities of the body. Cool. And, well, I suppose it reminded me of you and your whole astrology obsession. Excuse you. I was hoping you'd still be interested in your potion craft, so I brought it by just in case. You should have it. I think it can offer a different take on that delicious drink of yours. Cool. Don't mention it. It will look good in your inventory. Cool. On that note, congratulations on opening your own tavern. So it's been a dream of mine. I got an offer and I took it. I had a divine dream about it. Ha! I think Gaia really wanted me to open a tavern. That or I have a very vivid imagination. Hee. I always wanted to open a place called the Rendezvous Point. Got that idea in college, which is the name I used for my bookstore. But yeah, Rendezvous Point. I wanted it to have books, a cafe, mini grocery store. Computers, kind of like a library. We need more third spaces. Anyway, if the oh so great dragon of the Fruit for Earth didn't want you to open it, I guess she'd have sent you another vision instead. Exactly. So, are we competition now? Me and the great Miriam Alchemy Collective, I mean. Moria's most prestigious mage family and their famous potions of impossibility. Versus Monria, the up-and-coming tavern keeper of Porcombe and their most delicious concoctions. Sounds like a battle for the ages, right? I think we might be inhabiting very different niches. Unless you're thinking about becoming a stuck-up mage who sells her diluted potions for marked-up prices, I think you're good. Ha! I'll think about it. Just kidding. a very expensive hobby. They tend to be. That's just a more profitable business model if you have the time. I'll think about it, Miss Miriam. You can drop the mess. We've known each other for what, almost 2 decades now? Wow. Quite a while. Indeed. Even longer after you abandoned me for 2 whole years. I almost revoked your friend's license. Huh. I was busy. Could have sent a postcard. I'm sorry. I just need to get away after oh. I know. I lost her too. I'm just pulling your leg. I just missed you. She seems awesome. Miss you too. I love her eyes. I think I said that already. How are the Gafera treating you? I hear Twinborough is lovely this time of year. Ah, the local flora is in full bloom, which is beautiful. Postcard worthy even. But unfortunately, the uptake in pollen seems to also increase the fluctuation of the mana irregularities of the delta. Simply said, keeping tourists on a straight path and everyone else safe from the arcane anomalies roaming the city gets a bit rough this time of year. It's interesting, though. Something about the exposure to pollen shifts the creature's patterns and hunting behaviors. And you're studying to figure out the why? As is my position as a Gafera analyst. Good for you. Do the magical protectors of the city also sponsor your armor? It's rare to see wizards running around this suited up. I made it myself. Ooh! Well, the blacksmith made it, but I transmuted it. Made it impervious to lightning damage and gave it some absorptive properties. Nice. Oh, exciting. Yes, it does. It is. Did you make this tavern yourself? It was honestly in poor condition, but I think I prettied it up well. Had some help with it too, of course. You did a good job. I can barely tell someone broke that shelf before. Ha! Thank you. Do you like how I decorated it? I like how it's decorated. It's not too bad, but of course there's always room for improvement. I like that it's right by the sea. Yes, and so close to home. Moved to Borkham just to have a view of Moria from your backyard. What can I say? I'm sentimental. Even got some moving clouds. Water's moving. Love it. I thought about moving to Zenith for about half a day, but I can't deal with that. Yeah. Thought they tasted quite good, actually. A nice change of pace. Oh, how you betray me again. Did you get to explore their treacherous pastry on your way home? Plenty. Stopped by to pick up an incense delivery, and the baker was right next door. He was very forthcoming about his assortment and about the town's gossip. Ooh. I think I could write a baking manual interspersed with local tabloid articles at this point. Ooh. Anything you'd like to share? You know how much my patrons like gossip. Isn't it your job to keep their secrets to yourself? I have to make quests somehow. Fair enough. There was a whole lot of talking in circles and worrying about nothing. What stuck out the most was how worried he was about his niece's neighbor's son. Apparently the kid hasn't slept well in days and insists there's a monster hiding under his bed. What kind of monster? Not sure. Allegedly, it has millipedes' feet and snores. Fascinating. Do you think it's real? No, the baker also told me about a mysterious rogue allegedly going rogue around town. Stealing buttons, beads, bones? No, honey. Huh. Townsfolk started locking their doors at night, but even that won't prevent the theft. Think maybe the boy is scared and projecting his fear into his dreams and under his bed. Not too bad of a theory. What did the investigation conclude, Gafira Mariam? Nothing. I didn't investigate. I considered it. You know, study the potential beast or delusions, show the kid how to sucker punch any hiding horrors. Ha! I had time to leave a charm guarding against bad dreams with the baker, but then I had to get going. I was only passing through after all. Aw. Guess your jurisdiction doesn't extend to the mainland anyway. So what did bring you back here? Me, I hope. The Afterlight Solstice Festival. That sounds amazing. My parents are sponsoring this year, and they asked for some help with the preparations. Okay. Lots to do and all, even with half the month still left to go. Glad to hear they finally reached out. Yeah. But it surprises me you took days off for that. Tired all of a sudden, the fuck? I always thought you're not too fond of the event. Too loud, too dark, too people-y, all that. Wasn't exactly in a position to refuse. It was Zara's favorite, you know, so I guess this is their way of honoring her. Getting obsessed with anything that reminds them of her existence and needing to make it perfect in her memory. Any way to keep on living, I guess. Okay, I see how that wasn't easy to say no to. Not that I tried. Anyhow, will you come over for the celebration? Sweet, maybe. Might have to work. Suppose the day of festivities means good business for you. I'll make sure to send some guests your way. Thank you. Hello. Did I hear festivities? Who's throwing a party and why am I not invited? I'm sorry, who are you? That's Una. She helps me with all my renovations and repairs, so I let her live upstairs for free. I see. Now the makeshift fruit makes a lot more sense. No need to be intimidated by my DIY skills. You two know each other? For quite some time, yes. And you never introduced you to me, Monria? Here, I thought we were so close. Even after I lost my hand while trying to fix the leaking stern. Please don't believe everything she says. Hey. You want to tell me that you climbed all the way up there yourself to fix the leak? That's not... Never mind. To tell you the truth, I lost my arm while brawling with a two-headed sheep. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Terrifying beast, really. Good thing there was a field of clovers nearby. Did you know they're absolutely crazy about clovers? Just in case you ever get into a hairy situation with some sheep. Or should I say, woolly situation. You know exactly why you're letting me stay here. Thinking of that sheep really made me crave one of your drinks, though. You got another one for me? Why do sheep make you think of... Does it really matter? Do you have a drink or not? Sure. Maybe what may I concoct for you? Something that makes me be the lucky fool at the poker table over at the Squeaky Lobster, you feel me? Bit of charisma here and there, so no one will notice a thing. Oh, cool. What thing? If I elaborate on that, I have to sweep you out of the way. So charisma. In that case, I better see what charismatic brew I can concoct for you. Hey, that rhymes. Charisma. Now, Una didn't request a specific drink. She did mention some attributes the drink should have. What did she say again? I should check my log for the specific keywords if I can't remember. Should I find myself lost, I can ask Slinky for help. I've got this. We want charisma. That's inspiring hope. Luck. Inspiring message in a bottle is the perfect drink for the seasoned seafarer looking to win over their crewmates with nautical charm. Instead of brute force, the hefty cinnamon spice has inspired good luck. There we go. One of you subtracts the... Hello. One of you... Thank you. Where's the subtraction? There you go. There you go. Let's see if this suits your taste. Delicious as always, exactly what I wanted. Now the losers over at the Squeaky Lobster Poker Night can pack up. Sweet. Their design's awesome too. But what about you, oh so mysterious suited up woman? I know absolutely nothing about you, just that you're besties with Monria. How about you two share a funny little anecdote with us? Or at least your name. I'm Gafira Mariam. You know, like the Mariam Alchemy Collective, the famous potion brewery of Moria. No big deal at all. There's a potion brewery on Moria? Huh, didn't get to try these yet. You should if you make it to Moria sometime. Awesome. I'll put it on my Gaia bucket list. You're not from here, I take it? Nope. Straight out of the Astral Sea, people can usually tell immediately, but whatever. I'm here now. What a sweet gig. Suppose so. Any particular reason why you're exploring Gaia? I've heard wondrous things about the Astral Sea. It must have been a difficult to leave behind. Typo. Curiosity. I want to see every last bit of Gaia, every grass, every tree. Leave no stone unturned. For you Gaia may be daily bread, but for astral folk like me, it's rare we get to see beyond the tides. So now that I do, I must make the most of it, yes. However that works, they don't make as many manuals about adventuring as you'd think. And I'm slowly running out of cracks and crevices in the wooden interior to count. In this wooden interior to count. I can hear you. I'm sorry, I didn't. It's alright, I'm rooting for you to see more of the world. Appreciate the company though. Yay, and I appreciate a good old bar. It's got a good view. Yes, it does. Speaking of which, I'd love to see the biannual astral star eclipse. Of course, I've witnessed it countless times on my home plane. But after a while, even the darkness of an otherwise sparkling sea just doesn't excite me anymore. Anyone know what stars underwater look like? Totally. Allegedly, there's no better place to watch the eclipse than Varika. But so far up north, it's kind of out of reach for me currently. So until then, I'll just go on fun day trips and get into bar fights elsewhere. Ha! Speaking of bars, remember how I told you I'd do some industrial espionage for you over at the Lucky Knitter? First of all, your tavern is still cooler. That's a relief. But even better, I roped the owner into a dice game. The bet, if I win, I get something extraordinary. If they win, I'll fix their broken void siphon. And I assume you won? Bingo! And I snatched quite the treasure for you. They said it was collecting dust in the glass cabinet anyways, and they were glad to hand it down to a worthy opponent. Cool. Now I hand it down to my worthy friend. Aw. The tag says Anka. No idea what it does though, but I figured it might help you. I think it'll add nicely to my collection. I thought so. Anyways, let me fill you in on some hot Fezzoan gossip I picked up on my way back. Sweet. I'm all ears. Apparently, some exciting things are happening in Zenith at the moment. So you've also heard about the thief that apparently has an odd preference for stolen goods? What? No, actually I was talking about the colorful cobblestones appearing in the streets. Definitely have to get my hands on a few of those. The stones, not the streets. Ha! I bet they're magical. Who knows what I could do with them. I did see those colorful stones in the pavement, red, pink, and orange, if I remember correctly. It looked cute. I thought of it as the doing of a young carbuncle. You know, the little furry critters with the gemstone between their eyes, painting the street's cobblestones in its favorite colors. Like it believes a quick paint job would turn the cobblestones into real gems. A carbuncle? That's a pretty rare occurrence in Fazzoa. Thought they preferred a warmer climate. That speculative talk about carbuncles bores me. It's clearly the work of an artistically gifted leprechaun. Ever seen a leprechaun paint stones? And have you ever seen just any carbuncle in this latitude? Ha! I knew it. Either way, I really gotta check it out. You could also investigate the thefts while you're there. Or help a poor kid plagued by nightmares. Not sure how Brooks would help a kid, but see if I can find an adventurer with a babysitting license to pass on your worries. Typo. Do you need a ride then? Before you decide to go to Zenith by foot, get in a hut with a martially gifted leprechaun or something like that. That sounds like fun. Why are you offering me a ride? Just out of pity? I didn't perceive you as someone desperate for sympathy. True. I have to stop by at the Ashen Grove to pick up flowers for the Afterlight Solstice Festival. They say their forget-me-nots are the most beautiful in all of Asteria. Cool. And it's not far to Zenith after all. Oh, well then, how could I say no to such a sweet offer? We'll leave as soon as you finish your drink. Why the rush? You could also stay for another drink if you want. Honestly, Mother insists the flowers are the highest priority. I better get it over with quickly. Okay. Also, wouldn't say no to a free afternoon once in a while. Would you know what to do with your time off? Probably not. Ha! Collecting colorful stones. Or indulging in blueberry jam-filled donuts. Maybe I'll even have time for some leisurely tourism. Anything particular you have in mind? Few things, but it's best not to dream boundlessly without a concrete plan. True. That's the best kind of dreaming. You must be curious about something. Oh, I wouldn't mind running into ancient undiscovered magic slumbering below the hills. Or maybe a spa of ancient magic, or a library perhaps. I digress. Let's out to Ashen Grove and Zenith, of course. Alrighty then, I won't make you stay here any longer. See you soon, Monria. Till the next tidal wave. Haha. Whatever that means. Until next time, Tavern Keeper. Take care of yourself. And don't make me wait as long as last time. Please. I won't, I promise. Hello. Astra Hares don't know the Makawava. Yes, they do. And how would you know that? I've read a basic biology book. Wait, you can read? Hello? Thank you for the warm greeting, Tavern Keeper. You may call me Monria. It's a pleasure to meet you, Monria. So, Monria, do you have any paladin repellent on hand? Ha! Can't say I have. How about a truth serum? No, not that one either, sorry. Truth serum? Are you accusing me of lying? I'm not accusing you, I know you're lying. Alright. How about a drink to settle your spirits? A drink? You have my full undivided attention. What does it cost? Just your names. You'd have a hard bargain. Those are very precious. I meant an introduction. I already like my name well enough. Ha! Ah, that I can do. I'm Rune. No, you're not. That's the name of the guard I talked to earlier. Common name. Sure. We can't all be Kassar Duskbringer. No, we couldn't. That would be very inefficient. My family has a flair for the dramatic. Can I get my drink now? Of course, right away. Anything in particular you fancy? The hottest drink on your menu. What else? There's that, what was it? Slow Strike? This hot tea. Okay. There's one that only does +1. I can't remember. There it is. There you go. Hot and steamy is requested. You were really going on with that drink mix of yours. I gave it my best. I do appreciate your efforts too. Andu. Sorry, Andu? The pillywog on their shoulder. He's not a pillywog, you uneducated mop. What is he then? A draconic familiar. And a gift from my buddy Levi. Levi? Leviathan. Didn't you read a basic theology book? I'm sorry, are you talking about the Leviathan? Yes, the great sea serpent, dragon of the primordial sea, coolest guy around, yada yada. You know what? I don't want to know. Not at all. How you've gotten your hands on a draconic familiar? Alright with me. Couldn't agree more, even if it's you that's missing out. For now, can I offer you a drink too, Kassar? No, thank you. I don't drink on the job. For dragon's sake. What is your job, if you're okay with me asking? I'm a paladin of the Aurelian Star Guards. Dedicated my entire life to spreading Cassiopeia's light and wisdom in the name of the Order of Starlight. Cool. I say those who cannot save themselves and deliver justice to places darkness threatens to conquer. So like a cop. No, not like a cop. The dragons wish for us to live in harmony with one another, and for that we must find a balance between compassion and rooting out evil. Yes. So a religious cop. I'd much prefer a different insult. Ha! The Order of Starlight. You follow the great dragon of the Astral Sea, Cassiopeia, right? He mentioned Cassiopeia. We don't often see people from the Order here in Mossbury. It doesn't have a big stronghold on Fazoa yet. And the Aurelian Star things? We're from the Megocracy, right? That explains the stick up your And where are you from? The circus? Your dreams. My nightmares, more like. Ha! What convinced you two to travel together? A mutual love for bickering? We're not traveling together. What is this then? Surveillance. Maria, I'm sure it won't surprise you to hear, but I ran into this criminal while they were running from the law. Quite literally, 6 guards were chasing them. 6! Yeah, and you helped me run from them. What does that make you? Compassionate. It felt unmatched and unfair, so I felt a bit of empathy. You might want to look that word up. I'm good, I think. Plus, it's innocent until proven guilty, right? Mm-hmm. That being said, they look very guilty. I never stolen a single thing in my entire life. You tried to pickpocket me 3 times on the way here. What did the guards say, or yell while you were running? I won't repeat the yelling, but I checked in with them later to hear out their side. They told me a very precious artifact was stolen from the Museum of Historical Sea Serpentry. Our local Leviathan Museum? Yes. The Eye of the Storm has gone missing. It's said to spare a glimpse at the dreams of the giant sea serpent himself. Hence why it was being safeguarded in that abomination of a temple museum combination. I heard it's beautiful to look at. I bet. The receptionist saw a cloaked fae with a giant staff and a purple familiar pocket. Could be anyone. I see the problem. How about a compromise? You give back the eye, but don't hand in your new acquaintance. That way, you'll both have an alright rest of the day. I would have already done that, but they don't have it anymore. On them, at least, and they refuse to be honest. Now I need to find out where they hid it. So you don't get in trouble for helping them flee? Bingo! And to return the artifact to its rightful owner. I can't exactly let a criminal run free either, but I need proof first. Aha! One should not condemn without having weighed the scales of justice carefully. Spoken like Cassiopeia herself. Yes. Not that I stole anything, but if I did, Leviathan would greatly appreciate it. And how would you know that? I asked him. Right. And what did he say? Nothing, but he didn't take away my powers or banish me into a volcano pit, so he clearly approves. That is a cool looking staff. Like this whole, like the both of them are like this whole thing is designed really well. Seems like you both lost your marbles then. Do you follow any of the dragons, Monria? I hope your familiar is not a result of wizardry. Sounds wonderful. I'm happy to hear you found your calling. Me too. She's been a great help with the recipes. And she sent me Captain Bebug over here. I couldn't be more thankful for that. May I ask what all the astrology is about then? Cassiopeia and Leviathan are typically the dragons associated with the stars, so it's a bit off-brand, right? Not really. This is my tavern, not Gaia's, and I like astrology. It's a very efficient way to channel magic. It's a fun way for sure. You know, the star signs were created by Cassiopeia and Leviathan in unison. They both work quite well together. They're twins, such as expected of family traditionally. Oh! But they're naturally opposed. Chaos and law just don't go together. Hence the different planes, the doctrine. But on the note of your magic, Monria, I admit I'm curious about your drinks now. May I try one after all? Happily. What will it be for you? Let me think. After talking to you so passionately about Leviathan and Cassiopeia, the Voyager's Dream sounds like a fitting brew. I've actually gotten some new potions in today. If you'd like, I could try mixing up a fresh new version of the Voyager's Dream. Maybe with a shot of my new Sirius potion. Sounds exciting. Count me in. Which one is Sirius? Sirius! Oh, it's that one. Okay. Oh, I should probably put Voyager's Dream up there, huh? Oops, shit. Where'd it go? Poor, thank you. Okay. Math. Oh, shit. Mixed with a different brew, a Voyager's Dream for you. Incredible. It's almost like I can taste the astral and primordial sea in unison together. Brilliant. Sherman is quite versatile in taste profiles. You must get around often. Not as much as I'd like, actually. How so? I'm tavern bound most of the time. No one to cover for you in case of absence. Something like that. So how do you get your potions then? Well, usually I make them myself. I come up with what I can for recipes as well. Sometimes my friends bring me some potions or recipes they stumble upon on their travels. Cool. Aha! Wait, let me see if I... Ah, I knew it. Here you go. That's not really necessary. But thank you. It was getting all crumpled in my bag anyways. Do I want to know where you stole that from? Stole? Not at all. Totally normal recipe I found under a rock. Sure. Say, Mage Boy, what were you doing at the museum anyway? Or more on Fizoa? Do not call me that. My bad? I'm here for missionary work and because of curiosity, to be honest with you. They say Fizoa harbored many of the dragon's champions. Indulging in history a bit can't hurt, right? I like history. The Leviathans allegedly chosen leave a bit to be desired. I was hoping to find interesting exhibitions or lectures on local divine legends, you know, learn from the best. Or the worst. Those are usually so boring. Perhaps you just lack the attention span to enjoy them. Ha! Don't make me forget to tell you about the museum they're building in the Saya Plains right now. New museum? Yeah, overheard some of the guards gossiping about it earlier. Apparently there's a fresh dig site in the steppe or something, and they're trying to improvise an exhibition with their loot. Sounded very boring and dry, but maybe that'll quench your thirst for dull knowledge. Say it plans, you say? That's not too far from here. Right? Maybe I should visit myself. I heard they're theming the museum's architecture around the artifact shapes. You shouldn't be anywhere near museums or artifacts. Will you go to see it? Perhaps. I need to figure out this whole thing first. What, me? No. Yes, the whole stolen artifact thing, and the accident aid in burglary thing, and your lying thing. May I recommend some rest first? I have some uncomfortable bets. Actually, yes, please. I could offer you separate rooms or separate ones. Okay, am I staying too? Yes, you're in investigative custody. Fine, I could use a nap and another drink later. I'll be ready. Have a restful night, Monria. But it's daytime. And keep an eye on your silverware. I don't even like silver. That'd make a fun rumor. What does that mean? Sometimes my patrons come with really interesting gossip, and that's always worth noting down. You never know who can turn them into a quest. When you can turn them into a quest. But this time I was just kidding. I think your silver version won't be helpful for any future adventures. Hold on, turn rumors into quests? How do you do that? At the end of every day, I sort my rumors, and some days I have enough to turn them into a quest for my patrons. It's quite fun. Mind showing me how that works, perchance? Yes. Because I forgot how to do it. This is my rumor to quest workstation. Name pending. What's this little fellow here doing? What's this little fellow doing here? Oh, that Slinky organizes my journal and already has the daily rumors ready at hand, or a tentacle, I guess. Better keep him away from Indu. He's very territorial about purple. Huh? So you already have several prepared quest papers prepared? Exactly, this way I can easily group my rumors. And I can plan out multiple quests at the same time. One rumor a day or two, really depends on who comes in. Bye. Rumors that I think might be related go on the same quest paper. If they're nothing alike, I find them place them on different ones, and so on and so forth. When I collect enough rumors, Slinky will only let me finish the quest if I grouped together the correct rumors. He's a bit of a control freak. Cool. What about the shell on the side? Sometimes I write down rumors that seem relevant at first, but eventually turn out to be useless. Why don't you just throw them away? Right away. What if I change my mind? Or made a mistake? This way, no snippets can get lost. Every day I have to store all my new rumors on a quest paper. Again, Slinky's control issues. Plus, that way I avoid unnecessary clutter in my journal. I see no problem with that. A little chaos never hurt anyone, right, Andu? I love to keep things tidy, but you do you. Alright. What matters most is that once I have enough rumors to make a quest, I should take my time and fully put it together. What about today? I wrote down a lot of rooms today. I'm sure I can make a quest right now. Just hold on. Are you taking notes? Maybe. I'm just interested in how quests are made, that's all. Well, now you know the process, but I'll keep the actual quest making to myself. No spoilers. After all, I'm the tavern keeper and you're the adventurer. Fine, I'll accept your judgment. Come on, Andy, let's go to bed. Have a restful night. Now let's build a quest. Since the Zenith are being played by strange, here's this. I can still create a quest today. I should group matching rooms before I continue. Still create a quest today. I should group matching rumors before I continue. So, just... I'm doing that then. I'm starting to get pissed off. The fuck do you want? Fuck it. How do I leave? Cause you're not giving me enough guidance to know what you want. How do I get out of this? I'm getting pissed off. The fuck do you want? More guidance, please. The fuck do you want? I'm gonna quit. And I wanted this game until it pissed me off. And at this point, I'll put it on my wish list, but the only way I'm gonna get it is if someone gets it for me, because no. Why do you keep going back to the homepage like I don't have a specific collection I'm showing? Okay. Let's do. Oh, I shouldn't have uninstalled that because I still need to do the head thing. I'll find it later. I have the link. Actually, that game annoyed me so damn much. I don't want to play anymore. I did keep playing Cauldron. Oh, this is a visual novel. She was stuck in a cell, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah. Well, hate to end this on an I'm pissed off, annoyed note, but I don't want to keep going. So, let me show you the absolutely spectacular artist shout out one more time. Ah! This makes me happy. Alright, so this is The Death Guitarist by Daniel Ranger, inspired by Oxford English Dictionary's word of the day for Saturday.
Riffarama.
Riffarama.
It is music categorized by extravagant riffing. This is absolutely gorgeous. So they have their own website where they have their own shop. I found this piece on ArtStation, and they have a link tree so you can get to all their stuffs. Check out this post, or yes. If you go to the artist shoutouts Ko-fi, you will see the list to their links in that post, or in that gallery post, I should say. The link to the ArtStation, the website, and their link tree is there. Do go please check them out, give them a follow, buy the print. I will not buy the print. I cannot justify it. All right. Man, come on. Give me the thingy. All right, thank you for watching. There are the links and things. There's the Rendezvous Point Bookshop I was talking about before. To get to that, bookshop.org/shop/MonriaTitans. I will be talking more about that in a bit. So we have the Titans Discord. I am MonriaTitans on most things. Most things. And another reason why I do not like the plagiarism laundering is because I am an artist myself. Wow. I cannot talk right now. Alright, so everything to the left there it seems confusing. It's a little bit. So if you want to support my art, that's the Titans and Riot Art Ko-fi. If you want to help me create ads across social media to get more exposure for the artist shoutouts, you can donate to the Artist Shoutouts Ko-fi. If you would like to assist me in buying more games to play for you lovely folks, that's MonriaTitans WGS. And if you just like to support me, again, I am unemployed, but you don't care what I do with it. Do with the fundage, do with the support, provided it's not illegal, then that's buy me a coffee. Also, some of the proceeds to there I donate to Kids Need to Read, because have you heard about the literacy rates in the United States right now? They're going to shit. Kids need to read. And I was talking about the Rendezvous Point. Let's get back over here. Do check out the Rendezvous Point. I created it to be literally a hub, a rendezvous point. It has gaming industry resources, Artist Alley. Everything in Artist Alley is in gaming industry resources. Fun reads, history, psychology. Because my all-time favorite quote, well, one of them anyway, if you want to be a writer, you must do two things above all others. Read a lot and write a lot. There's no way around these two things that I'm aware of, no shortcut. Stephen King. It's the same thing with video games. You want to be a game designer, you need to play a lot of different video games. So do please check out bookshop.org/shop/MonriaTitans. My bookshop is powered by bookshop.org, what I like to call the Etsy for small business bookstores. You want to get books for yourself, help out the channel, have an option other than Amazon, and support local bookstores, check out the Rendezvous Point. As of right now, they have raised, holy shit, $42,609,091.83 for local bookstores. They are, in fact, trying to be the Amazon competitor. All right. So, up next, unless shit happens, let's play some NSFW demos. So, I do NSFW demos for all of the same reasons I do the SFW demos, plus the additional reason of to break the stigma around sex. Also, to fight back against censorship. You not liking something does not give you the right to tell everyone else no. Collective shout, Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and Stripe. Fuck you. Alright. Fare thee well. We come to a close. Remember, we are gamers not because we don't have a life, but because we choose to have many, which can also be said of readers. If anyone asks you why you like video games, remind them a game is a problem-solving activity approached with a playful attitude, a quote by Jesse Schell. And if anyone gives you shit for your interest, tell them you may not like video games, but what I learned from them is this: no enemies in front of you means you are going the wrong way. Thank you for watching. May every decision you make be in the spirit of fairness, and may the rest of your day not go to shit. See you next time.